What if I told you that Roman Reigns is about to shatter everything you think you know about WWE factions? The arena lights dim, 40,000 fans hold their breath, and suddenly, boom, Roman Reigns storms out, but he's not alone. Flanked by figures in tactical gear, masks concealing their identities, the crowd erupts as they realize this isn't just any comeback. One mask gets ripped off, revealing a face that sends shockwaves through the WWE universe, a female Bloodline member standing shoulder to shoulder with the tribal chief. This isn't nostalgia. This isn't a reunion. This is Roman Reigns declaring war on Seth Rollins and everyone who betrayed him, using a weapon so powerful it could reshape WWE forever. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly who this mystery woman is, why Reigns chose now to resurrect his most legendary faction, and how this move could trigger the biggest faction war in WWE history. Trust me, what I'm about to reveal will change how you see the tribal chief forever. What's up, WWE Universe? If you felt that electricity just from hearing about Reigns' master plan, you're in for a wild ride today. I've been covering WWE for years, and I can honestly say I've never seen the wrestling world this divided over a single storyline decision. Social media is absolutely exploding. #NewShield is trending worldwide. Fans are creating conspiracy theories faster than I can read them, and even wrestling legends are weighing in with their predictions. But here's what most people are missing. This isn't just about Roman Reigns wanting his old faction back. This runs deeper than family loyalty, deeper than championship gold, and definitely deeper than settling old scores with Seth Rollins. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 most likely candidates for this mystery female member, analyzing the psychological warfare behind Reigns' timing, and revealing exclusive insights about how this new Shield could trigger a domino effect that reshapes every major storyline in WWE. Plus, I'll share some behind-the-scenes information that explains why this move is actually more dangerous for Reigns than you might think. But first, we need to understand why the Shield's legacy makes this comeback so powerful and so personal. Here's something most fans forget. The Shield wasn't just successful, they were so dominant that WWE is still trying to recreate their magic over a decade later. When Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose burst through that crowd at Survivor Series 2012, they didn't just debut a faction, they introduced a new era of psychological warfare in WWE. Picture this: 3 unknown wrestlers in tactical gear, moving like a military unit, striking without warning. They took out legends like The Rock, Kane, and Ryback, established superstars who had dominated for years, and made it look effortless. Their triple powerbomb through announce tables became so iconic that fans still chant for it today. For 2 years, they held WWE hostage with their Justice, Brotherhood, Shield motto, collecting championships and ending careers. But June 2nd, 2014, changed everything. Seth Rollins' steel chair to Roman's back didn't just break up a faction, it shattered trust in Brotherhood and created a wound that never fully healed. That betrayal launched 3 separate Hall of Fame careers, but it also created something more dangerous: unfinished business. Now, 11 years later, Reigns is weaponizing that legacy, and Seth Rollins should be terrified. Because while Rollins was celebrating his betrayal, Reigns was building something even more powerful. What Roman Reigns accomplished with the Bloodline wasn't just championship success, it was complete psychological domination of WWE, and its collapse makes his Shield resurrection even more personal. After the Shield's betrayal, most wrestlers would have played it safe. Reigns did the opposite. He built a dynasty. The Bloodline wasn't just a faction, it was a movement that redefined modern WWE. With Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, and the mastermind Paul Heyman, Reigns held the undisputed WWE Universal Championship for over 1,300 days, a modern record that seemed unbreakable. Fans worldwide chanted "Acknowledge me," and his tribal chief persona became the gold standard for heel work. The Usos stacked tag team titles, Solo enforced with brutal efficiency, and Heyman's promos elevated every segment. But at WrestleMania 41, everything crumbled. In a triple threat match against Seth Rollins and CM Punk, the unthinkable happened. Paul Heyman betrayed Reigns, orchestrating his downfall and handing Rollins the victory. Social media exploded with hashtag Heyman screwed Roman trending worldwide. Reigns vanished, leaving the Bloodline in chaos. Solo claimed leadership, Jacob Fatu joined and then betrayed Solo, and the once mighty faction became a shadow of its former self. But here's what everyone missed: Reigns wasn't retreating, he was planning the ultimate comeback. And that plan involves a mystery woman who could change everything. The wrestling world is going crazy trying to figure out who this female Bloodline member is, but I've narrowed it down to 3 candidates, and one of them would absolutely break the internet. Adding a woman to the Shield isn't just progressive, it's strategic warfare that could revolutionize how WWE approaches faction storytelling. First candidate, Naomi. She's Bloodline royalty through marriage to Jimmy USO, a former SmackDown Women's Champion with incredible athleticism and that infectious feel-the-glow energy. Her mysterious absence from TV makes a Shield debut the perfect comeback story. Imagine Naomi in tactical gear, hitting her rear-view finisher alongside Reigns' spear. The crowd would lose their minds. Second, Tamina Snuka, a direct Anoa'i cousin and daughter of legend Jimmy Snuka. She's been criminally underutilized, but her size, intensity, and family connections make her a dark horse pick. A Superfly splash to cap off a Shield beatdown? Absolutely chilling. But here's the wild card that has me most excited. What if it's someone completely new? The Anoa'i family tree runs deep, and Triple H loves shock debuts. A fresh face with legitimate family ties would signal that Reigns' influence extends far beyond known stars, making this new Shield unpredictable and dangerous. But whoever she is, her mission is clear: help Reigns destroy Seth Rollins. This isn't just about reforming the Shield, this is Roman Reigns declaring psychological warfare on the man who shattered his brotherhood and stole his championship. The bad blood between Reigns and Rollins runs deeper than most fans realize, and it's about to explode in the most spectacular way possible. Let's connect the dots. In 2014, Rollins' chair shot didn't just end the Shield, it traumatized Reigns and changed the trajectory of his entire career. Fast forward to WrestleMania 41, where Rollins and Paul Heyman's betrayal cost Reigns his historic championship reign. That's not coincidence. That's a pattern of betrayal that would drive anyone to seek revenge. Now Rollins is gloating, leading his own faction with powerhouses like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, thinking he's untouchable. But he's made a critical mistake. He's underestimated Roman's capacity for long-term planning. Picture this: Raw opens with Rollins mocking Reigns' downfall. The lights flicker. Reigns' music hits. Out comes the new Shield in tactical gear, masks concealing their identities. The female member stands front and center. Masks come off, the crowd erupts, and they storm the ring with military precision. Rollins gets speared, his faction gets dismantled, and the message is clear: the tribal chief's vengeance has arrived. But this war is just beginning, and the implications could reshape all of WWE. This new Shield debut isn't just a moment, it's a seismic shift that could trigger the biggest faction war in WWE history and completely reshape the company's landscape. When Roman Reigns makes a move this calculated, the ripple effects touch every corner of WWE programming. First, expect Seth Rollins to respond with his own faction evolution. Rumors suggest he's already building a Shield-style group, and with Paul Heyman potentially pulling strings, we're looking at a faction war that could dominate WWE for years. Imagine Survivor Series, WarGames with Reigns, his mystery female member, JUSO, and Jacob Fatu facing Rollins, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Drew McIntyre in a steel cage with no rules, pure chaos. The female member's presence is genius because it connects the Shield to the women's division, amplifying their threat across all of WWE. She could chase women's championships while the men target the world titles, making this faction a multi-dimensional threat. But here's the dangerous part. Reigns is dealing with wild cards like Jacob Fatu, whose loyalty is questionable, and family dynamics that could implode at any moment. This isn't just about nostalgia, it's about Roman Reigns proving that even after losing everything, he can rebuild stronger than before. And if my sources are right, this is only the beginning of his master plan. So there you have it. Roman Reigns isn't just reforming the Shield, he's weaponizing its legacy to wage psychological warfare on everyone who betrayed him. We've uncovered the 3 most likely candidates for the mystery female member, analyzed why this timing is perfect for maximum impact, and revealed how this move could trigger the biggest faction war in WWE history. Whether it's Naomi bringing her championship pedigree, Tamina adding family legitimacy, or a complete unknown shocking the wrestling world, one thing is certain, Seth Rollins' comfortable position at the top is about to become very uncomfortable. As someone who's followed these storylines for years, I can honestly say this feels like a turning point that we'll be talking about for decades. The WWE Universe is buzzing with theories, and I want to hear yours. Drop a comment below with your prediction for the mystery female member. Are you Team Naomi, Team Tamina, or do you think it's someone completely unexpected? Also, let me know what you think Seth Rollins' response should be, because this war is just getting started.